let's start at the top of the head, though. So, you know, the head weighs about 8 pounds or more, which is very heavy, by the way. If you lift up an 8-pound weight, it's like, wow, it weighs that much. But all of our muscles from our lower abdomen all the way up to our thorax and our neck supports our head, okay? Now, what happens, however, is because your head is so heavy, you tend to hunch forward. It's a natural position.
Especially if I'm writing all day, I find that I do that. It's terrible.
It's horrific. In fact, when you're sitting down, you have 90% more pressure in your lower back than when you are actually standing up, okay? So, here's one thing. Say hi to Julia.
We don't bite.
Right? Yeah, we don't bite. Julia, Rachel. Okay, so Julia is wearing the upright app. You can see in her back here. Can you see it? So here's a little mechanism here. And this mechanism is helpful because it will vibrate when she is hunched. So you can...
Shut up.
It's crazy, right? So have a seat. This is an app here, so on your phone, and we can see it up on the screen here, and you can decide how long you want to train yourself. And so when you are hunched, then it will actually vibrate on her back. When you are not hunched, you see a little smiley face under the number where it says daily goal?
Means you're using good posture.
Exactly. So for example, if she were to hunch, Julia were to hunch, look at that. It turns into a sad face, and then the clock stops. It's vibrating on her back to let her know to go back up, and then it goes again. Is that pretty cool?
Head back
yeah, to keep reminding her that she needs to sit with her shoulders back and her head up. Okay?
Wow.
Now, something else we have is something called Posture Medic, which is a brace that you can wear all the time or some of the times, and it simply goes on like so. Put it through here. And what this does is, and you can tighten it different sizes, what this does is it puts the pressure, my hands are cold, sorry.
To pull your shoulders back.
Like that, okay?
Is that feel weird?
Well, you feel it around your shoulders, but it's reminding you to sit up straight.
Yeah.
That's right, because when you do this, then you can feel the tension back here, and so she knows, uh-oh, I'm back down again. Now, I want to show you ergonomically how you actually want to sit in a chair. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your chair is the right height. So, one thing I always say to people is, sometimes you sit like this, that's too high. First of all, my feet are off the ground, and look at the angle of my leg. It's angled downwards. That's not what we want. You want your legs to be parallel. So I lower it down to my legs are parallel like this. My feet are flat, about shoulder width, my feet, but also your elbows and your arms. You do not want your arms like this. You don't want your arms like that. You want them so it's a perfect 90-degree angle.
Gotcha.
Okay, and you want to be close enough so that you're not doing this, which some people do, by the way. You want to be just so you feel no tension in your elbow bend, like this. This is how you want to do it, okay? This is the proper ergonomics for sitting at desk. Now, the second thing is a lumbar support. So you can buy these travel lumbar pads. You put them in the back, or a little throw pillow, right? And you put it back like this, and you actually have, oh, that feels good. It does. You actually have a nice little support in your lower lumbar. Your lumbar has a curvature, and sometimes when you don't support it, it causes stress and strain. This helps support the curvature.
Yeah, if I'm working on a book or like writing an issue of the magazine or something, if I'm typing for many, many hours, it does. It
your
hurts.
lower spine,
your lower
right?
lumbar.
So this is how you help your lower spine, your posture, okay?